Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a March melting basket, and it's going to be a decent one, and it's my first official melting basket since the beginning of the new year. I'll link above the video that I showed you guys. I was part of a collab on the months of January and February, so now I'm back to my normal melting basket for the month of March, and I have no rhyme or reason as to what I pulled, for no particular reason whatsoever, just items that I've really wanted to melt for a little bit. And we're just gonna pull and show today and show you guys what I do have. But before we go further, I'm gonna show you what is on my nails. It is from Essie in Gallivanting. This is a beautiful red color. I really like this. It's like a really deep red color. So that is what's all over my nails. So first of all, we're gonna talk about some super tarts. We have Perfect. I have not melted this one yet, and I am looking forward to it. And I want some more fruitier, livelier scents for the month of March. And then we have Emmett, which is described as woodsy pine and strawberry juice. And this is really great. And it's not meant to be, I know March is like green for St. Patrick's Day. I didn't mean to pull a lot of green, but there happens to be a few, so that's cool. Next up, I have Mallow Dramatic, which is Mac Apple, Spun Sugar, and Mallow Fluff. Then we have Casper, which is one of my favorites. If you were a gourmand lover, this is so good. Toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. It's so good. This is one of my top favorites from Super Tarts. And another one I've been trying to melt and just keep putting it off. Don't know why. It is Invisible. This is cactus, sea salt, pear, and white tea. So I am looking forward to these ones. I haven't melted a lot of Super Tarts lately, so I am looking forward to getting into these. Next up, I have two Southbound Candle Co. bags, like little bakery bags. This one here is in strawberry marshmallow cookies. This is fresh picked strawberry, marshmallow cream, and frosted sugar cookies. Amazing shapes. These guys are awesome. I love the shapes from Southbound Candle Company. This is also Cafe Cream Puffs. If you've been around my channel for a while, you guys know how much I love this. I love coffee scents. This is roasted coffee beans, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectioner's sugar. Again, really on the border of almost too sweet for me, but I love it. I do enjoy the coffee in here as well. So these are the two items I have from Southbound Candle Co. So next up, we have some items from Sensationals. So I've decided to bring forward Pacific Coast Highway. This is a repeat purchase for me. I love this one. It's beautiful, freshy, almost getting into like the summer scents. This is Venice Gondolas. So this is one of those melts I found at my local Walmart in the fall of 2021, and I'd not seen it. I thought it was all brand new, but it wasn't. But for me, it was brand new. And same with this one here, La Katrina. This is the Lady of the Dead. And again, this is from Sensationals, and I had thought it was all brand new, but apparently in the US, of course, as per usual, the US gets theirs way ahead of us in Canada. But we also have cookies and cream, which I've had in my basket for a little while, but I really want to melt this one. It does smell excellent on cold. So I just have two Better Homes and Gardens wax melts to share. I pulled one of my caramel sugar figs forward. This is one of my absolute most decadently sexy fragrances. I only melt one cube at a time in the bedroom. Because I want to spread out longer because it's just so good and I can't get my hands on this any longer. So once it's gone from my collection, it's gone. I think I have one or two more clams of this. If you see this in your Walmart and you're in the US, please give it a smell. You might be really surprised in what you get. You'd think more fruity, but it's a lot less fruit than you'd think. One of my top favorite scents from Better Homes and Gardens. And then of course another top, which is Lavender Lemonade. I love this one, you guys. It is a amazing scent that I almost every month, I get it obviously January, February. I didn't pull one of these out because it wasn't part of the collection, or part of our low buy and the themes, but I pretty much almost pulled one of these out every single month that I've had a melting basket. So you guys know how much I love this, and I think I have a few more left, so thank goodness. I also have here two from Goose Creek, and this one here is in Dutch stroopwafel, and I actually have these cookies, and I put one over the rim of my coffee mug on weekends with my chai tea as a treat. the steam from the coffee or the tea will warm this up. You got to keep an eye on them because you don't want this falling in your drink because it just wrecks your drink. But it melts it all down and makes it the most ooey gooey, scrumptious little treat. So it smells exactly like a stroopwafel should. So there's that one there. And that's been a repurchase of mine. This is a new one for me, Toasty Hot Toddy. So again, I pulled this out for like weekend melts to, you know, have tea / coffee scents going on in the home. And so this will be new for me, but those are the two here from Goose Creek. So let's talk a Zape. You guys know I ordered, I'll try to remember to link that video as above as well, when I went through the coffee sampler. So this is everything in the coffee sampler. I did order 2 coffee samplers. So without opening these all up, I'll link that video above so you guys can take a watch at that one, and I'll go through all the different scents. But with that said, there are 10 different coffee blends in here. I haven't touched them for almost a month and a half, I guess, at this point since I received them. So I'm really hoping they cured a little bit better. Then that coffee comes forward more, because on cold, when I first received them, I felt like everything else that was blended with coffee came forward first, and then coffee took like a back burner. So I'm hoping that I can melt this and feel good about everything. Like, obviously I love Zape and everything, and I love samplers in general. So again, there's 10 little melts, and with these ones, I like to split them in half. I think they're like 2 ounces a piece. I like to split them in half and put 1/2 in each one of my warmers in the great room. So basically using up one of these cups each time I melt. So we've got that. But we also have Sleigh Ride. I know it's a little bit older, but marshmallows, peppermint, and pine trees. Still around that time, we're still getting snow. It's still cold here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And so I feel like I want to melt this. I really want to melt some of the last few things from my winter time melts, because I feel like I didn't get through enough. And then of course, another all-time favorite of mine from Zape, that's Lavender Soda. You guys know this is like hugely hyped up. If you like lavender and sweet lavender, you will likely enjoy this. I'm not an herbal lavender fan myself, but this is absolutely beautiful. It's basically fresh lavender and citrus fizz, and love this one, you guys. It's been a staple of mine. I know it kind of, not viral, but I know everyone was hyping this up for a long time with good reason. I'm one of those people too. And the last thing from Zape is from the Halloween collection that she put out. This is Monster Mash. This is monster sweet potatoes, brown sugar, and a hint of fall spice. Like, just look how big this is. It's huge. I'm gonna get so many melts from this, and I just really want to melt this one. It is very different. That whole sweet potato, brown sugar, fall spice. Yes, I still want it. And it's green because it's March, you know. So anyway, that is all that I have here to melt for, or from Zape. And then we're going to talk about Destination Wax. So some of these things I had in my melting basket back in December that I never got through, and some of them I've added to this basket. So I have tobacco vanille, tobacco flowers and leaves, tonka bean, spices, and vanilla. This is Tom Ford's tobacco vanille dupe, basically, and I love that perfume, so yay. And this is Celtic Moon Spice. If you guys know, you know. This is classic blend of cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. And then we have White Clouds, which this is, for me, a full loaf worthy purchase in the future. This is an airy, lightly floral and fresh laundry blend. This is gorgeous, you guys, especially if you're freshies, like laundry blends. Really enjoy that one. And the last thing I have from Destination Wax is Cuban tobacco. Fruity and sweet tobacco leaf with cinnamon, cloves, and incense. So, you know, changing it up, trying to bring some spring, but bring still kind of wintry here, guys. And so I still need my spices. So then I just have some one-offs. This has been in my melting basket for a little bit, so I'm going to bring it forward again. Huckleberry Clementine. I think the reason why I don't want, or I haven't melted this, is because I don't want to, because I can't get my hands on it anymore. I know it was available on Scentsy during my low buy, and I was true to my low buy. In fact, I didn't buy a single piece of wax, so yay me. I passed with flying colors, and I feel like if my spending just went to other places like Lululemon and makeup and stuff. Anybody else have that problem? Anyway, so Huckleberry Clementine is a favorite of mine. Thank you to Ramona, because she's the one who introduced me to that. Then we have Hazelnut Cream wax cubes from Mainstays. So this is what I found at Walmart here in Canada. I love this. I've melted this before. They're quite thin. I will just split these three, like I'll split this in half, and half will go into one melter and half will go into another. I do tend to melt coffee or tea-like scents on weekends. And the only thing I have from Vintage Chic Scents is Grandma's Pearls. And this is described as just lavender, vanilla, and marshmallows. And this is one of her classic scents that I really, really enjoyed. I've enjoyed for years. And when I saw it in a restock for Christmas time, I definitely picked this up. So yeah, I definitely want to use this one for the bedroom. Anything lavender goes in the bedroom for sure. And then we have the bathing garden. So let's go through the clams first. I finally can really melt some of the, I made a huge order for springtime from the bathing garden, but it didn't really arrive to me until closer to summer. So now they've cured for a year and I am bringing them out. So actually I got them out on, looks like July. So anyway, down the rabbit hole, that's this one here. I'm looking forward to that. Sweet honey pear. I love the smell of this on cold, so I am looking forward to seeing how that does. And I have to just tell you, I appreciate this one so much. Lady Long Ears. My appreciation for this is the ombre effect. That is like spectacular. Absolutely gorgeous. So nice. Anyway, all of these are kind of like fruity, a little sweet. So I figured they'll break up some of the other spices that we have. And then I have all these samples that I received with my big order. So I'm just going to tell you guys what the names are. Lobe and Madness, or I think it's Lobe or Love, I don't know. Cinderella Would Be Jealous. Rose Glacé. I've had this one before. It's very lovely. Then we have Secret Santa. Love Orange. Oh, this is a Destination Wax piece of juicy fruit. Sorry, guys. 7-layer cake, followed by Frozen Hearts. And then, oh, this is actually a bigger piece. There are two little pieces here. Fireside S'mores. That wasn't a sample. That was something I purchased separately. Bathing Garden gives the most amazing amount of samples. I'll tell you that much. Destination Wax and Bathing Garden are like awesome for samples. So this is Coquettish. This one I know Drew's talked about. He really enjoyed this one, so I'm looking forward to trying it. This is Pink Sugar Pie Crust. Then we have Snowball Express with Passion Fruit Kisses. And lastly, we have crystallized vanilla cookies. They're very cool. They look very, very interesting. So anyway, you guys, that is everything that's in my melting basket for the month of March. And then I always say this, I'm not going to get through all of it, but I'll get through the majority of it. And whatever I don't get through, whether I feel like keeping it in the next basket or not, you may see it again very soon. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.